So I have some news. I know you have some news this week as well. PlayStation 5 controller, the name leaks alongside with the key feature of the controller. So the PlayStation 5 launch is set for holiday 2020, which with the reveal rumoured to be as early as next month, now that Sony has confirmed that it'll be skipping E3 for the second year in a row in favour of unveiling its new console at its own PlayStation exclusive event, along with a clutch of PS5 games. So far, we've had a glimpse of the accompanying PS controller leaked through online photos, and a patent that shows quite a few differences between the existing DualShock 4 and the upcoming PlayStation 5 peripheral. But now the official PlayStation France website appears to have leaked a key detail along with the controller's official name. Somewhat unsurprisingly, the new controller appears to be called
the DualShock 6?
The DualShock 5. DualShock 5.
I thought there was a DualShock 5.
And will be backwards compatible with the PS4 and PS4 Pro. The details come from the console comparison page on the PlayStation France website that lists both the DS4 and the DS5 both under DualShock compatibility. The backwards compatibility feature is the most interesting takeaway from this. However, as it was just last month, the Sony revealed a new back button attachment for the DS4, which echoes the design of the DS5, namely the pair of back buttons on the rear of the controller, which we know is
the wee paddles.
Paddles, basically.
I think those are really cool. I kind of like those.
The backwards compatibility for the new controller paired with the reveal of the add-on for the DS4 seems to confirm that there will be new software features present on the PS5 or its titles that will call for a tweaked controller. Yeah. D, the world's biggest food company is now making vegan sausages.
Right.
Okay. Do you know what the world's biggest food company is?
No, I was trying to think. I was like, is it like... No, I don't know what it is.
I can give you a clue if you think like Easter eggs.
Is it Nestle?
It is Nestle.
They're the biggest food?
Yeah.
Right.
Nestle are huge.
They are huge.
Well, Nestle is adding vegan sausages to its lineup of imitation meat products as the world's largest food company moves to secure its position in the booming market for plant-based foods. The Swiss company said on Friday it will sell soy-based bratwurst and chorizo-style sausages in 11 European markets under its Garden Gourmet brand starting in March.
Fair enough.
So they're launching a Garden Gourmet brand, and vegan sausages are going to be.
Remember Greg's did the vegan sausage roll?
Yeah, people went mad. For
yeah,
it.
And they're going like full hog on it now. They're like, we're gonna have to ramp it up.
Should Netflix cancel David Fincher's Mindhunter? You read about this at all?
No. I haven't finished season 2 of it yet. Maybe if I had, I'd understand better. But I thought it was pretty good.
We're always being told about the Netflix algorithm, the mountain of user data analysed to determine what sort of show should or shouldn't run on the service. The sixth sense ability to tell us what we want to watch based on things we've already watched is what's given Netflix the jump on its traditional competitors. And yet the failure of Mindhunter might be a sign that the algorithm is finally broken. This week, news emerged that while not officially cancelled, Mindhunter has been put on the sort of indefinite hiatus that has allowed its cast to seek work elsewhere. In all likelihood, though, it won't be back.
Keep it on the theme of TV shows. The Simpsons voice actor, Hank Azaria, fairly famous voice actor and actor these days, has said he will no longer play Apu on the show.
What?
Hank Azaria, a voice actor responsible for iconic Simpsons voices such as Moe, Chief Wiggum, and Comic Book Guy, will be dropping one famous character from his repertoire, Apu. He confirmed that while the future for the character of Apu on The Simpsons is still being decided upon, he won't be voicing the character going forward. He says, all we know is that I won't be doing the voice anymore unless there's some way to transition it or something. Apu is an Indian immigrant in The Simpsons who runs the Quick E-Mart convenience store in Springfield. The character has come under controversy since comedian Hari Kondabolu released his 2017 documentary, The Problem with Apu, which dove deep into the character and representation.
Wow. So it's a racial thing?
Yeah, it's coming out. I mean...
this is so sad to hear though, because Apu has been around forever.
Well, that's it. A lot of people would like identify as him being a positive force.
Yeah,
at the end of the day, I
don't see it as like the stereotypical kind of.
But then we're not like Indian immigrants in America.
That's very true.
There's no way two ways about that. The big news of the night, Chris.
Please.
National Treasure 3 is moving ahead from Disney and Jerry Bruckheimer.
Oh.
With Bad Boys for Life screenwriter Chris Bremer, starring Nicolas Cage and as an amateur cryptologist Benjamin Franklin Gates. The National Treasure movie, sorry I'm butchering this, was a solid performer for Disney with $347 million worldwide for the 2004 original and $457 million worldwide for 2007's National Treasure Book of Secrets. John Turteltaub directed both films. Justin Bartha, Dan Kruger, Harvey Keitel, Armando Riesco and John Voight appeared in both films. Disney chief Bob Iger addressed the prospects for National Treasure 3 at the annual shareholders meeting in 2016 and 2019. He says, I know that Jerry Bruckheimer, who produced National Treasure 1 and 2, would like to make a third, and I know that discussions about the film have gone on, probably since 2016 with our studio, but I know that they have not greenlit such a film, Iger said last year. But this is seemingly went ahead now. We're going to get National Treasure 3. We're going to get Nick Cage back in action.
Is there any word on what it's based on or nothing?
Nothing.
It's just
we just know what's happening, Chris.
This is excellent.
Final piece of news, Chris, is that the US Navy has a secret video of a UFO encounter, a report says.
Ooh.
The US Navy says it has classified documents and video related to a 2004 UFO encounter, and releasing those materials would threaten national security, according to a report Friday by Motherboard. I know the board's like a news agency.
Okay.
The Navy reportedly confirmed its possession of the data in a response to a Freedom of Information Act request. 2004, Navy pilots on the USS Nimitz encountered a strange aerial object after researcher Christian Lambright sent an FOIA request, Freedom of Information Act request, seeking additional information about the incident. The Office of Naval Intelligence, or ONI, said, according to Motherboard, that it had discovered certain briefing slides that are classified top secret.
This was a pilot that requested the freedom of information? No,
a researcher.
Or researcher.
It was classified top secret because the materials would cause exceptionally grave damage to the national security of the United States. What? That's why they can't release these documents.
So, and they haven't released them?
They haven't released them. But they have acknowledged they exist. The Navy also, allegedly, said ONI has a video classified as secret, according to Motherboard. In December 2017, the New York Times published a 1-minute video of the pilot's encounter with the UFO. Several researchers speculate that the Navy could possess the full-length, raw copy of the footage because some witnesses of the incident say they saw a longer, higher-resolution version.
Jeez.
So there exists a video you can watch on the New York Times, which you can't access unless you pay for, because the New York Times are dicks.
No way. But they can't release these documents. What are these documents now that they can't release?
This is about the report of what happened.
So a report was written.
Video, yeah.
And they can't release it because it would cause too much harm to the
exceptionally grave damage to the national security of the United States, according to this.
So something was seen on it.
Something was seen, correct. What can I say? The US Navy being slippery wee boys.
That's
as usual.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
So something was seen and they're not releasing. That's a strange play, though.
Yeah.
You know?
I mean, that's what they do. They just lock it down, Chris.
They have that
let people speculate, you know. Yeah. Don't let them see for sure.
Shit.
It may be nothing. It may just be like a really advanced war fighter jet that they have.
And they want to lock that down.
They want to lock that down.
Yeah.
But
they don't want to let the enemy see it. You know, can't let Iran see it now.
That's it.
You know, this is the world that we live in, D.
It's just the world. That
was the news.